Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. On behalf of Trident, don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise. On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Glad to have you aboard.
To return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? Maybe so. Sorry, but I can't. I'm the one you've got to deal with, like it or not. Oh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything. I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
Dig up any dirt on the Broski yet? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Big mistake. Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times. You won't have access to the ballroom.
At the moment, a Starview pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Serena will be held in the ship's library.
You can always trust a street kid to know how to pick a lock.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
The society
Must
chair
you continue?
really outdone herself this time.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why in... I wish I could. Sorry. Nice try. Oh, this... I should say so.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting... a security situation, I need to get back to my duty.
I certainly
Must
don't
you
think decide to
continue?
hold all future society.
Excuse me? And why in good... And why in... I bet I'm more I'm not sure that... Don't get bent up. I mean, it might be okay. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
An open bar.
You tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid. The society chair has... I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier. Nice to have met you.
Here for business? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Wist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, that's a hell of a way to open a conversation. Why don't you cut the crap before I tell my partner that you're harassing me? Believe me, you don't want to piss him off. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? You're not very bright, are you? I'm a grade C3 exec at Galbank. That means my credentials get me into two places, the front door and the ladies' room. If that's all you really want, you're certainly welcome to them. You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back. I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited me on this little trip through the stars. All expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I figured, why not wait until I've milked him for every credit he's spending before I drop the hammer? You won't do that. You're here because you've got some kind of side hustle in the works. If you wanted to blow the whistle, you would have boarded this ship with the authorities. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him. It doesn't matter if you're here to judge me or not, because there's nothing to judge. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Hello. Are you a member of the society? That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello? You here for the charity event? Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello? You here for the... Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, whatever you think... Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security,
Here for business or pleasure?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme, but it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Yeah, that's smart. Kill Vera, or anyone else involved in his conspiracy, and then Dombrowski heads for the hills. Besides, you really want to ace a member of UC Security and have them breathing down your neck? You'll be the top story on SSNN. No, there has to be a safer way. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't. Don't worry, it'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. Go do something useful, okay?
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? So, I have a lot of things to do. Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions. All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? What the hell?
You're finished! Hell of a fight!
Son of a...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you? Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. I think we're done here.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
No. Please.
Oh, this is gonna be easy! I guess they were too scared to face us. Damn! Should've run while you had the chance! You make that noise, Cap. How'd you like that?
All passengers. May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Now you're mine! Get up! Don't let him take the ship!
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
You've already ruined our scheme. Haven't you gotten an... I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I'm out of here! Oh, good.
Hang hold of here. Come and get it then. I'm on a roll.
It seems the enemy has... All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Want a piece of me?
Couldn't resist the urge, could you? All hell's breaking loose across the Siren, and the UC's on its way. We don't have long. Well, this isn't the road I would have taken, but hey, you got the job done. You're crazy. You know that? Well, you sure livened it up. It's gonna cost Trident a fortune to mop up this mess. I'm glad one of us did. I'm just hoping you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. Otherwise, I've risked my career for nothing. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please
Don't
report
worry,
to
it's
your
not an
cabins
insult.
in
It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it. Yeah, I'm a bit short in that department myself. Perhaps I can pay you back later in some other way. Just look for me on the key, and I'll see what I can do. All right, we better get out of here before Trident sends rescue ships to investigate. Hopefully, the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the key.
Clamps released. Switching over to standard engines.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis. enter the city, please?
If you don't see what you want, hope you're finding every. Oh, please take a look. Appreciate the business.
Oh, personally, I absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna
Well, it's a quaint shot. Okay, then. I'm sure you will be. I'm sure.
No, can't say I'll have what you need. Yep, you... Stop by anytime.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool.
It's cliche, but you won't find a better select. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
All that hocus pocus and
Above my head.
There are always I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
What is it?
Let's see. Looks like you're live.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look. This is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. I got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Eliminate the enemy.
I'll show you what's what. run while you have the chance! Ugh, scaredy cat. I'll show you what's what. Want a piece of me? Oh, this is gonna be easy. You don't want to mess with me. Oh, this is gonna be easy!
You have a nice day now.
Nice hat.
You could intimidate the hell out of someone with that.
Achieving orbit now. Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored. Like a glove.
I'm listening.
Captain Reed, it is pleasant to see you.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. That's got a real attitude problem.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that killed anyone.
Need something?
Weapons for all occasions. I bet I have something. Just gotten it. Need more weapons or ammo?
Heading out? Ah, you buy from me. Let's get you set up. Stay safe out there.
Rook?
If it's hard to find, hey. Don't miss me too much.
I'm looking to make a deal. I'm sure we can. Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
At this rate, I'll be out of supplies within... Tell me you've got those supplies. Everything's accounted for. No damage. I'm impressed. I might have to make this a regular thing. At least it's one way to get guaranteed supplies. I only need to determine Gennadi's limits. I'd hate to break him. And he'd love every minute of it, right? Well, I'll arrange your payment so you can get out of here. I appreciate the help.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
I see you've complete. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Join the club. You get a free poster and a Dakota ring.
Cut the shit, Neva. Well, since you're not vouching for Rokov, I am going to tell him to leave. For good this time. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. I just said the place is EM class. But hey, if you want to commit suicide, please, go ahead and jump there. Don't let me stop you.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the CommSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that CommSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the CommSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. A hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
We'll have the whole settled systems on the run someday. Anything ship-related, you're catch you later.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
Good day, Captain.
So? Did it work? Not yet, but the transaction is in progress as we speak. You should expect your profits from our venture soon. So? Did it work? Not yet, but the transaction is in progress as we speak. You should expect your profits from our venture soon. You must be patient. No way, Larry. This is not what we agreed. You said the money would be in our accounts by the first of the month.
Give it a rest.
Undock
It isn't like we're
Captain.
making regular withdrawals. If things aren't done carefully, it'll trip an audit. Is that what you want?
Of course not. But we're risking our asses here, and we've seen what, maybe 5-8% tops? We were promised a third of the final figure. And, as promised, When all is said and done, that's exactly what you'll receive.
We have a
You
clean
must
door
understand
right on
we're
the money.
absconding with an inordinately vast amount of capital from Galbank's coffers. Eventually, the shortfall will be discovered. As Claudia has so eloquently stated, if the transactions aren't siphoned at a reasonable rate, the audit team will be dispatched and our plan ruined. Give it time, my friend. You'll get your share.
Captain Reed, do you require my assistance?
A third of 500,000 credits.
Seeing anyone
Can't you
right
just
now?
face it?
Patience, I mean.
I think I'm gonna head straight for Neon with my share. Put myself up at the Hotel Volai and blow
I
a
like my
shitload of
weapons
money
like
at the
I like
Astro
my
Lounge.
Scaldy.
You'll come with me, won't you, Larry? I don't want to spend all that cash alone.
Of course, my darling.
Samina was able to patch me up with the supplies he got her. He basically saved my life.
Oh, look, I'm gonna lay this all on the line. You have 2 more weeks to make this happen, or we're gonna have a problem.
Samina says we have you to
Rusty.
thank for the extra
That's it.
supplies. Now I can be twice as careless
Rico,
as usual.
are you looking to start something? Cause I'll finish it.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
Next to bunk food around here is what you'd expect. Cheap, fast, and wriggling.
Submarket. What'll it be? Yeah. Working around this slot, day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn. Ha! Now that sounds about right. I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married her, I did. But I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. Clay. I'll tell you what. If you want to help an old man out, bring me back the one thing of Maddie's that ever meant anything to me. Her ring. You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
You see Sis Def as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Music in the Nova will get you in the mood for a job.
Captains handle most of the patrols. We've earned that trust.
Bulk grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. You'd be in a hurry.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship.
Yeah?
We're free and clear for flight. Grav drive spinning down. Systems green. Nice clean dock, Captain.
Hello.
Operations does good work. If any fleet are setting up outposts,
See all that chest candy on Commander Econde? Okay? That means he's seen some shit.
There you are. I'm going to make this short and simple. I heard about that little stunt you pulled on the Siren of the Stars. Opening fire on a Starliner? Are you out of your mind? Part of your job was keeping those people on the Siren alive. Whether they're guilty or not wasn't up to you to decide. Which means you will follow my orders and do exactly what I say. I've tried to be patient with you, but my patience and your time with SysDef is at an end. You're under arrest. I expect you to follow Lieutenant Dorff to the brig peacefully, or else we'll have to use lethal force. Do you understand? You're being removed from the ship and transferred to prison, where you'll pay for your crimes. Lieutenant Dorff will explain all of the details. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you've left me no choice. Do you understand what you've done here? If you think for one moment I'm going to allow you to continue under my command, then you've seriously underestimated my judgment. A wise decision on your part.
By order of Commander Kiwe Econde, you are hereby under arrest. You are now stripped of all privileges befitting a member of UC SysDef, and you will be immediately remanded to prison on Jemison. Any attempt to return to the ship will be considered a hostile act, and you will be fired upon.
Get off my ship.
Gotta show me how that's done.
Thanks, Captain.
Something in my pack's got your name on it, Cap. Come here a sec, Cap. I've got something for you. Hardly a problem for me. I swiped it when the owner was looking the other way, but nobody saw a thing. You have my word on that. No worries, Cap. My lips are sealed. I've never quite managed to kick the pickpocketing habit. Normally I'd keep this stuff for myself, but since you're doing me a favor, I'll share. I'll let you know if I find anything you might want. We'll keep it discreet. That's a promise.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Grav jump complete. Airlock integrity looks good.
Captain Reed, do you require my assistance?
Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience, I got it for you.
You
Better
better
get a
get a
move
move
on before Dale I've sees got you the stuff to hide it. slacking.
Ship services?
You need it, I've got it. Take care of your ship, she'll take care of you.
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. I sure hope so. because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan. Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better. The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants. Stay sharp, Rook.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? Assuming the technology works? It's a skeleton key for signal encryption. If what they say is true, ratchet encryption, signal protocol, frequency shuffling, even quantum state keys can be hacked. Now, I doubt it does all that, but it should be enough to crack the CBR-27 transponder that Galbank installed on the Legacy. You mean way back then? Before the tech was available to create something like the comm spike? That's a good question. I suppose he might have been able to acquire the actual transponder cipher from someone within Galbank. Unfortunately for us, I'd bet a bottle of Bog's finest that those records are buried somewhere out of our reach. Catch you later.